in my ideal school, there'd be equal importance given to other aspects of schooling as much as academics. For an individual to really be able to shine and reach their true potential, I think keeping them happy and really making sure that they're enjoying is also as important as them doing well, like physical education classes, more team building work, more teamwork activities.
Sometimes I compare how things like a phone, a car, a house, and many other things looked 100 years back and how they look now. Sadly, I feel that classrooms have not changed in these many years. Same old blackboards, same old desks, and same old teaching patterns. It's high time that we must change this and prepare the new generation for the future and not the past. I'm Charu Monga. I'm an educator and an innovator by heart.
I'm Samaira. I'm in grade 11 and I go to the Shriram School, Malsari.
Innovation to me is bringing impact in people's lives so that their quality of life can be improved.
If it's not for the betterment of someone else, of society or the world in general, I don't think innovation can be described as anything else except like an extension of human selfishness. In winter last year, I conducted a high jump training camp at the same school while I was conducting the training camps and really getting to know who the kids really are. That's when I saw that they don't have desks to study. Forget physical fitness and forget actually being able to play sports. If you don't even have access to the basic resources, how are you supposed to thrive later in life, right? So that's how I really decided that I really want to help them, but looking more at the basic angle, because things that we take for granted, they didn't even have access to.
I was posted in the Northeast region for a long time. Saw there are a lot of possibilities which the younger generation, especially children, have. We started making small innovation labs in the villages itself. I started taking a lot of workshops and meeting a lot of people, spending a lot of time with the beautiful villages of Northeast. Basically, idea is to bring that thought of creativity and innovation that you can see around your surroundings and try to solve problems which are existing in your community rather than, thinking of some big problem and then try to solve it. So everybody can innovate, I feel, and this is a small tool which we have given with which they can actually innovate things around their surroundings.
Without having a desk, your entire back is sort of curved, right? You're just like, you're looking at the floor, so it's going to have a really adverse impact upon your health and your well-being.
Nobody is the same. My aptitude will be different from yours. My understanding on a subject would be different. I may be really good or really bad in some subjects. So it is important that we understand each one and focus on how efficiently we pass on the knowledge. And that will bring equality in the system.
The fact that we have to constantly just rote learn almost everything that we have to learn. It's just mugging up the textbooks after a certain point. And I think Jugnu Lab and Bag, the kits that we give to the students, it just sort of helps them explore what they've been learning, and it's a more hands-on way of learning than rather just like learning up words, sentences, paragraphs, and books.
We wanted to bring not just multidisciplinary but a transdisciplinary option for them. Try to bring that whole focus on UN sustainability goals. So we have actually divided into a bit of electronics, a bit of mechanical, a bit of idea generation, a bit of design thinking, a bit of decision making and team building, a bit of tod, mod, jod, which is the need of the time. So you have to find the tools or jugaad which is actually there in your space and use those to make things work.
With technology growing at such an enormous rate in our world today, I think in the future innovation will go ahead leap by leaps and bounds. in ways that we can't even imagine right now. And I think the problems that we're facing in society today will be very different from the ones that we're facing in the future. Obviously, I'm an 11th grader. I don't have that many good ideas, and I don't really know how to execute it well, but I did know I want to do something. And that's when I started Googling professors who could possibly help me out. That's when I came across Professor Charu Monga from IIT Delhi. That's where we got started, and she asked me how I got the idea of making a portable desk, and from there we developed the problem further and realized that there's more to it than just the dearth of access that these students have to desks, and that's how we both built a community together.
I see it like a kind of a ripple effect. If I do it now, somebody get inspired by me, and a new generation will come. They will do it. It's very important that you involve people, because at the end of it, you're doing for them, right? You want each and every one of them take a lead somewhere. With Samaira, it's quite an interesting journey, actually seeing that spark in her eyes and the kind of dedication she follows towards really serving these communities and doing something for the children. Because of this passion of hers, she is one of the goodwill ambassador who will now take things forward.
The components of our Jugnu kit bag, of our lab and bag, which is what we like to call it, we have a set of stickers for them so that they can personalize the bag for themselves, write their name on it. There's also blocks and Play-Doh inside the bag, which they can use to build stuff, right? So that sort of extends our vision of really applying the things that you learn in school and everyday life, so that it helps them visualize the things that they're learning and really be able to see their ideas come to life. Then there's also an idea booklet and a notebook inside where they can store their ideas and the sort of innovations that come to their mind. If you look at the word Jugnu, it means light. Another very crucial part of our desk bag is a solar light that is attached to the bag, which gets charged while they're going to school, when they're walking back home, which allows them to study even when there's no electricity at home, so that it doesn't sort of impact their academics and the work that they want to do. The main element of the desk bag is also made out of recycled cardboard. It's also made out of recycled material and then polished and fixed so that it doesn't get spoiled in the rain, so that they can carry it whenever they want without the worry of it sort of just getting dirty.
The idea is to bring quality education till the last mile. The kits we have designed, it's not just we have designed and added into the Jugnu bag, but there's a lot of iterative process we have used. We have tested them with large number of audiences. I feel that there are a lot of possibilities. The way I'm learning from my own space, there's a lot to learn from other spaces and other countries also. Especially when we look at the global issues like climate change, global warming, the idea of sustainability, the point of how in different schools and different places the education system works.
In the future, if they go on to do things in the fields of like innovation or engineering or just anything at all, I think they'll really be able to build on the ideas that they had when they were children and be able to do something great.
It's just not me, but bringing new generation in forefront, they can lead the whole idea of bringing Jugnus in everybody's lives, especially children. I want a lot of people from industry, a lot of researchers, a lot of academia, many people from the community can really start thinking about it, not just from the Jugnu lab and back point of view, but from the system point of view, where we are heading, and try to kind of take an initiative on their own and try to make an impact.
I think that's honestly one of the main motivations behind really wanting to help other people. When you see how happy and how grateful they are for the most simple things that you take for granted, you really realize how grateful and thankful you should be for the privileged life that you have. And you're so grateful that you can even give a small part of that life that you've had access to for your entire life to other people who've not had the same privilege. And I think it's the smiles on their faces that honestly just keeps me going.